So I bought this hammer some time ago when I was antiquing with my wife. Found this in an antique store, and I'd rather see it used than sit around as a showpiece. And honestly, it's like my favorite little hammer. It's perfectly balanced, and it's from the Gregory Tool and Manufacturing Company out of Detroit, Michigan, and it's I think it's called a B3 soft tip. And these ends are just 3/4 inch brass, and they're turned down to 3/8, and they're just held in there with these set screws. I love this little hammer. It's really nice and perfect for what I use, for what it's for. But I find that it's a little too light sometimes, and you can tell that the ends are getting mushroomed out here, and that's fine. I can buy this 3/4 inch brass rod for next to nothing and make new tips for this. And but again, it's a little light sometimes. So I had this 1-inch copper solid round that it's been kind of kicking around my shop for years, and made these into the ends for this, and it works out okay. But the problem is it unbalances the hammer. Also, these are a little heavy for this little hammer body or whatever. So I want to make a bigger hammer. That's the plan. To use material that I have a lot of, and I literally have a lifetime supply of lead. So I want to make cast lead ends, 1-inch lead ends for the hammer I'm going to build. When I was searching through my stuff to kind of figure out how I was going to make this mold, I came across this one. And this is just an old mold that I made a long time ago, 11 years ago. And it was actually one of my first videos. It was called Lead Wire Mold. And you can see that these channels here were for swedging 9mm bullets. But I hadn't used it in a long time and never made a sprue plate for it. So I went ahead and just milled out a 1-inch deep, 1-inch round, or excuse me, 3/4 inch deep, 1-inch round hole, and that's how I cast my ends. I also made this little plug to kind of fit in here like that, so you don't get such a long stem on the thing. So I'll cast a few and show you. So after 10-15 minutes or so, you have 8 of these cast soft tips. So as we all know, they don't last very long, and the nice thing is they get smushed out. I throw them back in the lead pot, remelt them, and make new ones. So and the nice thing is I basically have a lifetime supply of this stuff, because this is just wheel weights, literally car tire wheel weights.
So